There. Support this more, clean this up, and resubmit, he said, looking over the tops of his glasses. Is it all right? I asked. I always worried, and he knew it. He smiled. It's good. Very good. As he handed it back to me, I noticed his hands were growing more yellow every day. But I did not say anything about it. Each class period, he moved more slowly to his chair. Would you come to my office after class? He spoke to me in a quiet, fatigued voice. Yes, sir, I answered. Then he opened his text, and something moved within him. The power of the literature and his love of it lifted him to his feet. He delivered another magnificent oration. But the energy faded quickly, and he made a languid move to his office chair. He handed me a few dollars. Would you see if you could find some crackers and something mild to drink? He said. I'm feeling quite sick. Never had his hands looked so old. Never had I seen the trembling that his hands were doing at that moment. I'd be glad to, I told him. It was only a short mile to my house from school, so I rushed home, made 3 pieces of dry toast and a thermos of weak tea. I took sugar, just in case, and 2 porcelain cups and saucers. After that, many days I took toast, sandwiches, or fresh fruit and tea to his office, and we sat and talked. They're going to do surgery next week, he said. Well, I'm confident you will come through with flying colors, I said. He shook his head. I don't know this time. I am worried. It was the first time I heard him use those words. He faced heart disease, kidney failure, and cancer bravely, never allowing it to take away his confidence of winning over the diseases that hammered away at his physical body. Besides, I tried to change the mood, you have to teach until I graduate, and you are going to teach my master's classes, remember? He turned up every corner of his face, and in his delicious, warm, low voice, he said, Ah, yes, I do remember. He lay back in his chair and closed his eyes. He sat quietly for a minute or so. I looked around the office. Every wall, every bookshelf was displayed with books and objects his students had given him. You are a fine student, he said. I wondered.
You die.